What's good? Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, all those wonderful things that they say. Yes, want to support the page? My Cash App is Carcino, Carceno. Definitely. Now, let's get to it. One, you must know I don't like Patrick Mahomes. Okay, that is a true detailing everything. All right, give you full transparency to who you're listening to before we go into this video. Now, I'm going to base this on the game, no matter how corrupt I think it is. This is assessing the Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay? No bias included. Just evaluating the game as if it was going to be played fairly. Now, a lot of people are using every angle to try to promote the Super Bowl. And I must admit, this is one of the quietest promotion for a Super Bowl I've ever seen. They've tried everything. The two black quarterbacks, Andy versus his old team. And now it's these two quarterbacks are from Texas, which is a new spin. But okay. Two Texas quarterbacks playing against each other in the Super Bowl. Whatever. Now, what every expert thinks is probably not going to happen. I see Jalen Hurts having problems moving the ball through the air against the Kansas City Chiefs. They don't have good corners. They have decent corners. I just think the throws won't be there when he's ready to throw them. If they're not there in the first 3 seconds of him saying hike and he has to move his feet and he don't take off and he's trying to make throws, that plays in position better for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think he struggles a little bit early on. I don't see this as a super high scoring game. I see a 21-24 game. And the reason I say that is because Jalen Hurts, in order to win this game, is going to have some success moving the ball with his feet to extend plays to get in third and short. Gangsfield, to me, Gainwell, to me, is going to be very crucial in this Super Bowl. He's the X factor. He's the guy they're not going to think about, and you're going to need him in short yardage situations. And he could turn things from 2 yards, 3 yard gain into a 15-yard gain, and next thing you know, he's getting the ball down to the 5 yard line, 4 yard line, where they can start pushing the ball in. The Kansas City Chiefs offensive line. Not normally a good scenario for holding up for Patrick Mahomes, but they do just enough because they know their quarterback is going to move around in the pocket and buy himself some time. But normally, Mahomes is not going to run that much. And then how much mobility he's going to have on that ankle. Even though he had 2 weeks off, we still don't know how mobile he's going to be on that ankle. And that means a lot, especially in a game like this. The Eagles are very good in getting pressure on the quarterbacks. They seem to get in that pocket quicker than basically any team we've seen. Now, we saw how Tampa played them. And the key to Patrick Mahomes is not to rush him, force him left. If the Eagles get to pressure on Patrick Mahomes and able to force him to move to his left when he throws the ball with his right hand, and he has a cannon of an arm, he could sidearm a ball about 50, 60 yards. But if you move him to his left, it makes him have to stop and get a turn and twitch on his hip instead of him throwing in the motion he wants to move towards. If he wants to move right and throw with his right so that he can make the motion easier and quicker. It doesn't come out as quick as accurate when he's moving left. That's when a lot of his interceptions are thrown. If the Eagles set trap and disguise their cover two, they shouldn't possess a problem shutting down Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people are saying Jalen Hurts needs to go to the air. This is what the experts are saying. Because the Chiefs' pass defense was allowing 33 touchdowns in the past season. They're not a very good passing defense, and Jalen Hurts is going to have to be a passer tonight. No, the hell he don't. See, stop listening. The Chiefs' pass defense is not as bad as what they're making it out to be. And baby, listen to me. This is the Super Bowl. People are going to play above and beyond what they normally play. Now, what Jalen Hurts needs to do to win this game, and don't call him Justin Fields again, media. It's insulting. I know it was a mishap, but somebody in the media had called him Justin Fields. Jalen Hurts, that is. It's insulting. All Thank you. All Jalen Hurts needs to do is be Jalen Hurts. That's it. Take what's there. As I told you, Gantwell is going to be an X factor in the game. They're not going to expect him coming, and he'll be able to pop off those 15 yards and get some receptions out of the backfield. That's really going to loosen them up. But they're like boa constrictors. They'll take their 3 yards, then their 4 yards, then it's another 4 yards. They're playing 10 yards. That's the difference with the Eagles. They're saying you can't stop us from getting 10 yards. We have 4 tries to get 10 yards, and you can't stop us from getting those 10 yards. That's how they play. And the moment they feel you slipped, then they hit you with a big play. So that's how they've played all season. They've trusted their defense, and then their offense has given them enough points to where the defense can make a few mistakes and put y'all in predicaments that you're not used to being in or having to go too early by being down so much. Now, the Eagle has dominated in the first 2 playoff games. They dominated the Giants. They dominated the 49ers. They really hadn't had a playoff test yet. A lot of people think the 49ers was a test, but they didn't have a passer. It was only going to be a moment of time. Now, The Eagles need to play and be themselves. Do what got you here. Jalen Hurts does not have to prove he can throw and hit these passes against the Chiefs secondary. That's not your game. Your game is to complete the passes to get to the first down. That's it. Take what's there. Nickel and dime is what got you here. Nickel and dime will win you the Super Bowl. You don't have to do anything extra because the media wants to see it. Taking what's there is what got you here. And how active is Mahomes' ankle in 2-3 weeks? Because that dude had a MCL sprain right along with the ankle. How mobile is he? And is he going to be looking to hit the corner and run? That's something you're going to have to think about. Now, Patrick Mahomes in the field, Kansas City Chiefs, how can they be successful here? Well, it's like this. The Kansas City Chiefs possess a very fast offense. They normally work with speed. They want to wear teams down with their offense and their athleticism and keep them on their back heels to tire the defense out by the fourth quarter. But what you also do is tire out your offensive line. The Chiefs are a team that plays reckless. They normally go up on teams early and survive late. Their thing and their key to victory has been surprisingly is that their offensive line has held up in key moments. Just enough to buy Mahomes time to hit his receivers in the backfield. But their biggest asset has been the growth and the surprise of their running game. Pacheco, who's a very fast, speedy running back, once he hits the game and hits the field, he changes the dynamic because once they slow you down, they hit you with Pacheco, who could hit another level and hit you with 15 yards, hit you with a quick 7, quick 8 when you're focused on Patrick Mahomes. So you can't be surprised by Pacheco, who is their X factor in the game. You have to get Kelsey his confidence if you're Patrick Mahomes. Let him get some easy ones in the middle of the field because it'll be open when they go in a cover 2. And Philly seems like they play the 4-3 that I've seen. I've seen them in a 4-3 set a lot. And that's going to give you some opportunities. But you're going to have to avoid people like Slay, who's really good at setting traps for quarterbacks and making them believe something is there when it's not. Now, Slay gambles from time to time. He falls asleep waiting for the big play and let the play he should have stopped go by because he's looking for the big interception. So you have to take advantage of the big-eyed cornerback and be able to set traps for them if you're that good. But Mahomes, and this is why I don't really like him, and I call him an arcade quarterback, is he's unorthodox. He doesn't run a traditional football play. It's like backyard, we're in the prairie football. That's what it's like. You yell hype, you run your route, the ball's not going to be there. He's running around in the backfield waiting for somebody to just create something and get open. That's like 90% of Patrick Mahomes' plays. And the NFL is intrigued by all of this. To me, I think of it as slop football. And I mean, some of the passes, the little flicks over the top of somebody's head and all that to extend a play. And oh man, this is amazing. And I'm like, listen, this is parlor tricks. And in the Super Bowl, we'll see. He's yet to have a great Super Bowl game. So we'll see how it transpires in this game and how he holds up. But for them to be successful, that's what they need to do. I don't see no way, shape, or form how the Kansas City Chiefs win this game. The Eagles have them beat in every category. But your players have to play to perfection. Well, the Eagles' pass defense isn't that great either. You can pass on them if you have a quarterback who can get the ball there. And Mahomes can get the ball there. He has a strong arm to be able to do that. Now, the question is, what difficulty is he going to have in making some of the said throws? That's going to be the key. So I'm intrigued. I'm going to watch the game. My buddy Gore is there. He's ready to go. And we're going to see what it reads, man. I'm rooting for him to get his Super Bowl, even though we'll have to listen to him a whole nother year. But y'all tell me what y'all think it's gonna be like. Fly, Eagles, fly. Never thought I'd say that. But that's all I got to root for right now. Oh yeah, I don't like the Chiefs. I hate them. Actually. So that's my prediction on how the game's gonna go. Eagles 24, Chiefs 21. I'm out.